Graduation is a celebration, a time of looking back on lessons learned, adventures, share bright moments filled with special meaning. It's a farewell, a time for saying goodbye to old friends, to good times you've known, a time for packing away memories, treasures for tomorrow, a beginning, a time for looking forward, a time to set new goals, to dream new dreams, to try your wings and see what lies beyond. Good morning and mabuhay! Welcome to Inapoy Elementary School 42nd Virtual Graduation Ceremony with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid COVID-19 Pandemic. To start with, let us put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we sing our Philippine National Anthem to be followed by a doxology.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, tegas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang islang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhating pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Dear Lord, we praise and worship you today. You are exalted in our midst. We ask for forgiveness for every sin we have done. Have mercy on us, our Father. As we start our program today, let your guidance and protection be upon us. Send your Spirit to us and give us wisdom. We thank you for all the blessings we have received. We also thank you for the lives of the people in this place. Be glorified in everything we do. In your name we pray. Amen.
To set our mood virtually and to welcome us all, Miss Angeline T. Ogawa, a very dynamic advisor of Grade 6 Sapphire, will give us her welcome address.
Dr. Ivy A. Socorro, Public Schools District Supervisor of MABINAY District 4, Madam Roslyn G. Arcana, Principal 1 of Inapoy Elementary School, Teaching Staff, Honorable Christopher Nini Pisuania, and the Barangay Councils, Parents, graduates, good morning. Welcome to Inapoy Elementary School 42nd Virtual Graduation with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on the successful completion of your elementary education despite the crisis we are facing this time. All your efforts have paid off. Several years of hard work with many difficulties of elementary life have ended. Now I know that you are ready to enter secondary education with passion and dedication you gain from our alma mater. My dear parents, my huge salute and congratulations to all of you. Congratulations and may God bless us all. Thank you.
The following are our DepEd officials: Leonor M. Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education. Salustiano T. Jimenez, CESO 6 Regional Director. Stito A. Eco, Assistant Regional Director. Sinin Priscilla P. Pauline, CESO 5 Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Nilita L. Ragay, Officer in Charge, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, CID Chief. Dr. Julisa M. Arcila, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Marcelo K. Palispis, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Rachel B. Picardal, School Governance and Operation Division Chief. Dr. Aini A. Socorro, Public Schools District Supervisor, MABINAY District 4. Roslyn G. Orcana, School Principal. Our barangay officials, Honorable Christopher Nene S. Pisuenia, Barangay Captain. Kagawad Rafael G. Sagon, Education Commission Chairman. Inapoy Elementary School Teaching Staff. Deraline M. Villacuatro, Teacher 1, Kindergarten Advisor. Rhea Jane P. Dominguez, Teacher 1, Grade 1 Diamond Advisor. Hanilyn G. Divinagracia, Teacher 3, Grade 1 Ruby Advisor. Nelibing D. T. Hikana, Teacher 3, Grade 2 Emerald Advisor. Salvacion F. Pagran, Teacher 2, Grade 2 Tupaz Advisor. Leo T. Ferrando, Teacher 1, Grade 3 Jade Advisor. Teresita E. Gonzalez, Teacher 2, Grade 3 Garnet Advisor. Christine Joy B. Gonzalez, Teacher 1, Grade 4 Advisor. Maria Luna P. Magwad, Teacher 2, Grade 5 Advisor. Norilyn U. Mugatar, Teacher 2, Grade 6 Amethyst Advisor. Angeline T. Ugawa, Teacher 1, Grade 6 Sapphire Advisor. Sheila S. Baldado, Teacher 1, Subject Teacher, School ICT. Nemia N. Panganiban, Teacher 2, Subject Teacher, English Coordinator.
Now, let's have a presentation and recommendation of candidates for graduation to be presented by the school principal, Roslyn G. Orcana, to be confirmed by the Public Schools District Supervisor of MABINAY District 4, Dr. Aini A. Socorro. Dr. Aini Anfone Socorro,
representative of the Schools Division Superintendent, and my capacity as school head of Inapoy Elementary School, I have the honor to present our candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021. There are 28 boys and 28 girls with a total of 56 grade 6 pupils who have satisfactorily completed the requirements for elementary education as prescribed by the Department of Education. May I therefore request for the acceptance and confirmation of their graduation.
By virtue of the power vested in me as the authorized representative of the Schools Division Superintendent Sinin Priscilla Pauline, and upon the certification of the school head that they have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education, I hereby accept and confirm their graduation. They are now entitled to receive their elementary diploma and are qualified to enroll or to proceed to junior high school. Congratulations!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us lend our ears for an inspirational messages by our very dynamic leaders in the Department of Education who work hand in hand to give the quality of education our pupils deserve. First, Sir Priscillo P. Paulin, CISO 5, Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Negros Oriental, to be followed by the Region 7 Regional Director, Celestiano T. Jimenez, CISO 6, and lastly, the Secretary of the Department of Education, Yunor Magtolis Briones. Let's give them a virtual applause.
School year 2021 has been a very trying and challenging school year. We came face to face with a number of major concerns that had to be addressed for the school year to open because of the pandemic brought about by the COVID-19 virus. We had to determine the modality of delivering lessons in our province in the absence of face-to-face classes. Enrollment had to be done remotely to keep to the safety standards so as not to compromise the health of our DepEd personnel, our learners, and parents as well. School year opening had to be done in October, only when the President of the country gave the green light for school year 2020-2021 to commence on condition that there would be no face-to-face classes. DepEd had to contend with the fears and reservations of the different sectors of the society regarding school opening. But education shall continue. This was the strong conviction of DepEd Secretary Yunor M. Briones, and this was supported by DepEd officials in the different governance levels of our department. All means were exhausted to make education continue, and it did. Now, we are at the threshold of the falling of the curtain of a very challenging yet historical scene, school year 2020-2021. Truly, school year 2020-2021 is historical, and being so, all of us who have contributed to the realization that education must continue amid the pandemic challenge, we are now part of history. Our names may not appear in the annals of Philippine history, but definitely our relentless effort will be etched in its pages. To you, dear graduates and completers, your graduation, your completion is truly a feat which calls for a celebration. You have successfully overcome the different obstacles which have come a long way as you threaded your way during the school year. While the COVID-19 pandemic brought about fears among us, not to mention adverse change in life and lifestyle, it has also given you the opportunity to display how much you value education. The efforts you exerted as you work on your modules and comply with the requirements really show that education is a priceless commodity which almost everyone wants to possess. Congratulations to all of you for successfully completing the school year in spite of the great challenge that had to be faced head-on for you to reach this point of your life, your graduation, your completion. Your graduation, your completion in these trying moments did not come in handy. So many ingredients had to be tossed and mixed to turn your dream of graduating and your dream of completing a reality. The guidance of the Department of Education at the central and regional levels provided us with a direction as we sailed through rough waters. The heroism of your teachers and other school personnel under the stewardship of the principals and school heads, as well as the guidance of our public schools district supervisors, is truly remarkable. The compassion of our division module writers and quality assurance team members under the wings of our division subject area supervisors of Negros Oriental Division to craft and produce our modules to give life to our modality of distance learning through the printed modules is amazing. The support of our local government at the provincial, municipal, and barangay levels was very inspiring, and this gave DepEd Negros Oriental the strength to carry on with its mission of providing education at whatever cost. Our PTAs in the division, district, and school levels were a formidable support system that was such a great help. Our partners in the public and the private sectors did not also turn a blind eye or a deaf ear to our needs. The support of your parents, guardians, benefactors was a very important element whose contribution to your success could not be underestimated. These are the people who also deserve the accolade as you celebrate your success on your graduation, on your completion. As the curtain of school year 2020-2021 falls, let us continue to hope that we will continue to provide and strengthen education in the new normal through our dedication, commitment, and compassion. As we celebrate success, I give all our graduates, all our completers, and their parents, guardians, benefactors, and all those who made this possible my loud hurrah and bravo as I exhort all of our graduates, our completers, to brace for the challenges lying ahead with courage and a strong faith in the divine providence. The world continues to unfold for you, dear graduates and completers. Break a leg. Your education shall be among your strong weapons as you conquer the world. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities. The fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe, and God bless everyone.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. there has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Let's welcome the graduates of Inapoy Elementary School, Batch 2021. Rania Dasher Klein, E. Dominguez Donkin, N. Dominguez Kyle Hines, P. With honors. Kumawan Loy John, G. Sarmiento Jericho Earl, S. Sarmiento Rigo John, F. Sibumit Jumari, E. Pambong AJ, S.
Valdez Jerome R. with honors. Jinzon Ardimark M. with honors. Aguirre Asfeb Marie D. with honors. Alagos Rihanna May S. with honors.
Antonio Violigin, J. Bourbon Eduarda S. Dayunan Imalin, C.
Dilatori Riza May M. with honors.
Estreliuso Beverly, G. Florentino Althea Mitch, G.
Fordan Ellen Faith N. with honors.
Norfolk Razel Joy, S. Jalapa Regine Rose, E. Nabasca Daisy May, T.
Kim Angel Rose C. with honors.
Olpos Hart, V. Rivera Mariel, D. Sagon L. Joy, L.
Sambon Tena Alpha S. with high honors and service award.
Tumapa Ella Jane, J. Bacordo Sanji Boy, J. Karumayan Ray R. M. Kasipong Kent John, V. Layunan Christian M. De La Rosa Genesis, P. Ilarmo John Real, P. Estunanto Bernard, C. Fernandez John Lawrence M. Inobata Renati Jr. J. Jalapa Jevon. Milmida Janrel V. Mosamos Jason.
Sagon Floranti Jr. A.
Sanga John Paul C. Sanoy Bernard E. Caseco Jenko E. Silverio J. Jr. D. Solis Risley C. Balauro Kimberly B. Balauro Richelin E. Valdivia Victoria C. Valdosa Angeline G.
Diaz Jamaica Jane A. with honors.
Gardi Romelin B. Ipomosino Rowena M. Rivera Rica V. Vargas Mylin D. Villar Gisame N. Let's welcome a message from Tena Alpha S. Sambon, our class valedictorian.
Miss Roslyn G. Orcana, Principal of Inapoy Elementary School, teachers and staff, members of the PTA, my fellow graduates, family and friends of Class 2021, and to those present and those watching online. Thank you for being in attendance for this momentous occasion. To start off, I would like to congratulate Class of 2021 for making of this far. My dear classmates, do you still remember the first time we stepped to the grounds of our school? We will forever carry wherever the future takes us from here. Did you keep shared laughter? The laughter forever sweet in our memories, engraved in your hearts. They were the laughter so pure we could always go back wherever we faced bitter tastes of life that we were sure to stumble upon as we befriend the world. This day is a result of all the hard works and the effort you have put into your studies at the school. This day marks the start of a new chapter of your life, moving up to high school. We have all come such a long way, ever since we stepped point into the campus. Learning important lessons, experiencing memorable moments and building incredible friendships together in years at the school had truly been amazing. But all good things come to an end. Pandemic had been struck, so as physical school as we know shut down. It seemed like an unusual change eventually became mandate by the government. Our school quickly devices can implement a modular distance learning for us, which is the basis some difficulties. It's one of the best learning program in Inapoy Elementary School, and this is only read this. For example, on how to do with a change, but also provide quality education despite of different difficult services. So, I would like to say thank you to the teachers and staff of Inapoy Elementary School, especially to my advisor, Ma'am Norilyn Yumugatar, for the extra work done with this once-in-a-lifetime crisis. I would like to say special thank you to my parents, Mrs. Rona Esambon and Mr. Terad Osambon, who always guided and supported me in all my pursuits. To my close friends, without your support and company, my years would not have been this memorable and exciting. At this time, I'd like to bring up a matter that I feel strongly about. Good grades indicate and signal the ability to learn. They are important in determining a student's ability to understand the subject matter at hand. They play a crucial role in allowing teachers to evaluate what is being taught. This, however, by no means suggests that any other graduates should not be proud of his or her accomplishments. We have all worked extremely hard and deserving being recognized after all. What we have put in completing our studies in this year, every challenging school year, had been no easy task. As we bid farewell to our beloved school, the Inapoy Elementary School, let us move forward with hope, age for humility to embrace change, openness of mind to new ideas, perseverance in achieving goals, and eagerness to learn. My fellow graduates, we have spent the formative year of our lives together enjoying good times and enduring bad times even during pandemic. It's hard to believe that this had come to an end. No one will ever share that part of our lives which we had each other's. The joy of graduating singed slightly with a distinct possibility that this marked the point in which many of us will part ways. Once again, ladies and friends, a pleasant day. Thank you and God bless.
To close our ceremony, Mr. Ador Divinzon, our Federated PTA President, will give us his closing remarks.
Mayong aga sa tanan, dako akong pasalamat ilabinas sa miyembro sang konseho nga pamunuan ni Christopher Nene Peswinya, kaupod sang iya mga kagawad, mga maestra kag maestro sang Inapoy Elementary School nga ginapamunuan ni Ma'am Roslyn Orcana, Principal sang Inapoy Elementary School. Kag dako nga akong pasalamat sa mga ginikanan nga nagsuportar sang ila mga kabataan, ilabi na sa aton panahon karon nga pandemic. Sila nagpadayon nga matapos ang ini nga tuig, year 20 to 21. Madamo kid nga salamat kag maayong aga sa tanan.